because today is the day after I got my NJ2 place, and this is the second time. The first time was a failure. It wasn't successful because the doctor and he didn't know what he was doing, so they couldn't get it done the first time. And then my GI doctor had to reorder for the second time. And the second time there was an ICU nurse who had a lot of experience doing it. There's a whole team in there, so they got it done. It wasn't easy though, I'll tell you that. Um, it was it's horrible. I'm not gonna say that it was easy. It's horrible, but just gotta do it just because it's the only way it's gonna keep me alive. So this is the day afterwards, and um, the hospital that they did it at, where I did the NJ2 placement, they actually put a some kind of tie that ties the to the back of my nostril, and that's where it's at. So it was hurting like crazy last night, back in the back of my nostril and my head. So I couldn't figure out where the pain was coming from. The whole time I thought it was a tube, but I could feel some kind of tension going back there. So I knew it had to be the tie because they had to put pressure on the back of my nostril and the tube to keep it in place because they were afraid that it's gonna come off. Um, it appeared that the hospital where I'm at, they don't have a lot of experience doing this. So um, through the research that I've been looking through YouTube's and the people who had their NJ2 place and the people in the community, I've been learning a lot of things in there. So pick up a couple tricks. And so this morning I was hurting so much, I had to have my wife cut it off and pull it out, and that's just the remainder of the tie. But the actual end that ties the tube to the back of my nostril has been cut off and taken out. So that tension, pain back there was gone immediately. So the only thing that's going on right now is the discomfort of um, the tube rubbing against my throat here, and a little bit of pain back here. But I can see that in times I may get used to it. It may slowly, go away. But it's just a day. This is just a day after the placement, so it's too soon to tell. But getting some formula into my system, it does give me some kind of energy um, since this morning. But the urge and the eagerness to just want to eat, it's there. I don't know how long that's gonna take before I just kind of like psychologically just say, okay, I don't need to eat anymore. But at this point, you really want to eat because you're just that's just a natural thing to do is eat. So, but yeah, right now the discomfort, the most uncomfortable thing about this whole tube is the tube rubbing against your throat here. Having a hard time. I couldn't even talk um, last night. I had a hard time talking. Even right now, I have a hard time talking and swallowing. But this is what I have to go through. So I give so much respects to the kids and the teenagers who I've seen on YouTube that went through this for months. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm a 39 person, and it's tough for me. So much respect to you guys out there. But yeah, I'm just learning, how to deal with this. Learning how to take myself up, how to move this tube around to to a spot in my throat so it doesn't cause so much discomfort. But yeah, today's the first day. We'll see how it goes.